Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in today for this first long video that I'm making. I really wanted to go in depth as to why I have my chickens in my backyard moving around in a mobile tractor throughout my yard. And I want to give you my 5 reasons and 5 tips, and I hope it's something that you guys can use in your backyard chicken journey. Is grazing. So my coop, if you have seen the pictures of it, it's a standing coop. It's already pre-built, it's stationary, I can't move it around easily, and I have basically my kids' old jungle gym attached as the run, which is me trying to be cheap and make use of what I have. I'm gonna have to winterize it here shortly, but as of right now they have about 8 square feet of run in from their coop to the jungle gym area. And that 8 feet's already been pretty torn up. There's no living grass in there, it's pretty much dirt, and so they're not getting the opportunity to graze. And chickens, all of my chicken breeds love to forage. They all have that natural instinct, and that's something that I want to encourage because it brings down the food cost. Having your chickens graze during the day and then letting them have their chicken feed either early in the morning before you move them out or in the afternoon when you're done with them, that allows your food cost to go down because they've already eaten some, and it also allows your food to last longer. That's also why when I'm in the chicken tractor, I make sure that I give them my kitchen scraps, and I make sure that I give them some variety. I already kind of touched on the whole overgrazing thing, especially in the main run, but it also prevents overgrazing when you have your tractor in one place for too long. Because chickens can be hard, they dig up the grass, they use the scratching, which is good because it aerates your grass, which is part of that fertilization process I'll talk about in a second, but it also can have the impact of it ruining your lawn. So by moving it every couple days, then you're going to make sure that you actually don't have that overgrazing issue, so you're getting the benefit of having the chickens in your yard without having the cons. The next one I want to talk about is fertilization. So chickens poop all the time, and you may as well capitalize on it. Not only are the chickens, while they're grazing, digging up your grass and aerating your lawn and eating some of that detritus that kind of gets thatched up and does that naturally, they also fertilize it. So I move my coop about 4 feet every day, and my run is 8 feet long, so that allows me to kind of let the chickens run on each square foot twice in a given cycle of what they're chewing on, and that allows the chicken manure to get into the grass while they're kicking everything up and doing all that stuff. It also ensures that within about a week all that chicken manure has gone into the dirt, and my yard, where they've already gone, you can tell the difference. My grass is growing greener. I live in a desert. I'm only allowed to water every other day. My grass is healthier, and it's allowing a lot more opportunity and variety in it. I do think that next year I will probably switch from grass to clover because I'm in a drought area, an arid environment. The clover is actually a drought-resistant crop, and it's something that's super edible for the chickens, and it's cold hardy. So I will probably be switching it over. So the next one is pest control. And to be honest, when I first had chickens when I was stationed in Kentucky when I was in the Army, that's one of the biggest things I noticed. If you're in the Kentucky or Nashville or Tennessee area, you know the critters are big and they like to come in the house. Well, chickens are equal opportunity eaters. They eat flies, they eat spiders, they eat wasps, they eat all of that. And the best thing is that you don't even have to put any work in it. So it's basically an organic pest control in your yard to help prevent them get into your house. The last one is that fresh air and sunshine. As your chickens start laying and all of that stuff, they need the vitamin D from the sun to be able to get that into your eggs. Calcium and vitamin D work really well together. Happier chickens, happier life. Happier eggs, healthier eggs. The other thing is that you get better eggs out of it, and that's your bonus content for this. You get better tasting eggs if you provide better enrichment and better diet and variety to your chickens. It also makes sure that they're a little bit enriched. Chickens, as much as we like to think of them as stupid pea brains, and I call them stupid pea brains frequently because of some of the shenanigans they get into, especially Winona, who likes to leave her tractor and just run around the coop with the dog. Not safe. I live next to a canyon, and the canyon has hawks, it has owls. She could be swept up and gone. I gotta work on that. But enrichment, moving it around, giving them variety, throwing in a watermelon for them to eat is a great way. Thanks so much if you've lasted this long for tuning in. Super fancy. It doesn't have to be Instagram perfect. Your chickens serve a purpose, and they don't have to be super expensive. on a whole, you can cut your chicken costs down and actually have them be an asset and save you money in the long run, save you the food waste, and do all of the things that chickens normally do, and you can prosper off of it. I hope that this is a great start to your chicken journey, and I want to hear what you've already done and what you do to make it a more sustainable practice.